Shalom, shalom. This is from GMS Savannah. Come with another little quick lesson here. But first and foremost, we give all praise and honor and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Rekah Kodash, and double honors to the apostles and elders and elder bishops, great millstone, which rule well and teach well, and to the alchemists, as well as the affiliates, pushing his 100% truth and sincerity by risking their life and freedom to do so. And love and peace and salutation to the hopeful elect of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, as well as you speckled birds scattered amongst the heathens that have the appearance of the heathen, but your father's seed line goes back to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, and also referred to as Israelite foreigners, but also pushing the name of Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai. But today's lesson we're going on to is this Jake right here in this neighborhood. It's just straight madness, man. Jake. Hey, once you know better, you do better, man. But this is crazy. We just show this little quick clip here. It's educational purposes, fair use, fair use. Then we're gonna hit some scriptures on it.
Hey. Dude, there's been burglaries in here, and you're making people paranoid. Get the fuck out of here.
Wow.
Okay?
That's nice to know,
Get
man.
the fuck out.
Wow. This man trying to say I caused burglaries. Wow.
Where's your partners? Where's your partners?
So what?
Don't come close to me. Where's your partners?
Are you trying to
You
hit me?
motherfucker.
You trying to assault me, sir? Oh, he finna run me over. That boy not playing though. Chill, bro. I'm trying to leave. Could I go, bro? You gonna run me over, gang? He trying to run me over, folks. Let me get up out of here, man. Don't run me over, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
I just picked another guy from to cover me off the property. Leave the property.
Bro. This is comedy to me, folks. I ain't gonna lie. I'm trying to get up out of here, folks. They got 2 trucks following me. They ready to lynch me.
And they show you right there. Hey, this is not our resting place. You Hebrew Israelites, man. These devils, man. They really have it in for us, man. They know what's going on, man. They just trying to find a way to poke the bear, man. They want you to act up and go crazy, man. So they can pull out their pew pew and say, hey, that guy threatened me, and it's crazy. And it all goes right back to right here with Ezekiel 35:5, and it says because they have had a perpetual hatred, and it has shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity, in the time of their iniquity had an end. But like I say, Jake done been here before. That Edomite, which I think 100% he an Edomite, man. He's that another wicked spirit coming back here. And he just back in his lot, man. He just back in his lot, man. These wicked Edomites, man. These devils, man, they fixing to rev up here as time get closer and closer, man. Because these prophecies, you know what I'm saying, they starting to get the squeeze, man. Here in Babylon the Great, man. They hate to see the look at Jake, man, because they know that a lot of times Jake is, God's chosen people, which is Yahweh chosen people. Our God has a name. Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. That's our strong tower that we use, to have the covering, man, of these devils, man. But like I say, man, Jake he just got to be careful out here, man. That goes for you Israelites, man, out here. And because why? Because right here, Ephesians 5 and 15, see that ye walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise, redeeming the times because the days are evil. And we in some evil times right now, Jake. You know, you kind of got to know this neighborhood that you in, man. You know, because it's probably several other devils that have that same energy that guy got. You know, because once it get dark, you better not be walking around there, man. You know, not being smart and being wise, man, because, you know, like I say, you know, something gonna happen bad for you, Jake. You know, like I say, you know, you know what kind of neighborhood that is, and you know the people ain't right. It's probably best you don't be walking around the neighborhood because, like I say, this ain't our resting place, man. You know, this Babylon is not our resting place, man, at all. And you know, and like I say, we still under the curses. Deuteronomy 28 and 16. Cursed shall they be in the city, and cursed there shall be in the field. And we still under these curses, Jake. You got to remember this. We all got to have the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding that we still under these curses, man. You got to watch what you're doing out here and be smart how you move, man. Because something bad can really happen to you, you know. And that's why they're going to be Obadiah 1 and 10, man, for, you know, the violence against thy brother, shame shall cover thee, and thou shalt be cut off forever. And like I say, these how these devils be, man. They got a perpetual hatred for the Israelites, man. You know, but these devils, they it's all good. Y'all put y'all hands on the apple, the apple of Yahweh's eye. You know, judgment coming for y'all devils, man. You're going to get Obadiah 1 and 10, you know. Then you got to put in that work till Obadiah 1 and 18. And then it's going to be stubble. And that Obadiah 1 and 18, can't wait. We're going to be able to watch what's going to happen to you devils, man. But you Jakes got to be very, very wise as you move around out here and being circumspectly because, man, the evils are starting to rev up. We're going into 2025. You better be smart. You know, because you are a bald man out here, you Israelites. You know, woman, man, and child. Y'all are targets. And you better be smart. You better be very, very smart. Because these times are evil that we in. But, hey, I'm just blowing the trumpet, you know, just warning our people. You know, hopefully it's edifying to the hopeful sheep and lamb, you know. Kwan Yasharala, and Tawada Yahabashim Yahweh Shai. Be careful out here. Shalom. On to the next lesson.